I'm waiting. Live stream. Here we go.
Today, your
just got to add
more exposed than ever. You could be vulnerable to cyber criminals.
Skip ad. Here we go. 3 minutes, 51 seconds. 47. That must be what's on your computer, is it? I'm waiting. Someone's saying I'm waiting. Live stream. Here we go.
Guys, Steve's playing. We'll get Steve just to mute that for us. Cool. So, yeah, how are we all going? We're mucking around tonight, trying a couple of different things out, and got the fire going in the background. It's a green screen. Hey, we thought we'd muck around with a couple of things and have some fun. We've got some photographs and I'll have to show you guys later on tonight as well. Hey. And we've got Steve here. I'm going to bring Steve in as well for us. So come on in, Steve. Hey, Steve. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. How you going, Rob?
Good. Thanks, mate. How you been?
Oh, not too bad, buddy. Busy putting that trailer away.
Yeah, Steve.
Out after the weekend camping in isolation.
Steve had some fun. We're going to show you towards the end of the night tonight what Steve did to get his trailer put away. I thought it was quite funny. And how was your camping trip, mate?
It was good. The rates were pretty good. We had a powered site for the first time.
Yeah.
And had good internet access. So
toilets and shower facilities, were they good as well?
They were pretty good, actually. Like, they were nice and clean. We had toilet paper.
Is it?
So, even had a washing machine.
I don't know. Is that camping?
Oh, yeah, well, a bit of glamping in it. But it's good. You got to do what we can do in these times. Like, it's good to see everyone sort of putting posts up and, showing what they're doing in their backyard, having fires, barbecues. You got Richard, you got Buck. Heaps of other people sort of been looking at all their posts. It's been great. It's
been really good in that, being able to see all these different things and that as well. It's been really good, We'll see if we can bring some of these comments up on the screen as well for us. There we go. So Dreaded Chef just said, yeah, mate, good, did a roast chook in the Weber with a new barbecue sauce. And now I'm digesting it in a culinary euphoria and waiting for some good watching. So there you go. And I've got I'll bring up a couple of other people there that have come up online as well, hey. So give us a minute. If you're there, pop up and say something, and we'll bring you up as well. So look, Annie Fuller's here. Annie's out. She said, "Hey Phil." Ellie said, "Thank you for the Scooby." that doesn't look right, mate. You've got to put the hat back on.
Buck told me to show me your hairdo.
That's right. And Jack Turtle's there as well. Hey, Jack, how are you, mate? And Philip Demanio, he's having trouble finding his thumbs up on his computer. I don't know, Phil. You're supposed to work on computers, aren't you? You should be able to find them, mate, for sure. We've got Keith there as well. Keith says, hey, Rob and Steve. Hey, Keith, how are you, mate? Good to see you there as well. Hey, isn't it, Steve?
Oh, yeah, there's all the regulars on there. Yep. Neil on there, Jack. Dreaded Chef. I liked his cook-up he did the other day. It was really good. I like that drink he did with the cedar wood.
Yeah, he did a good one, didn't he? He did a couple of different drinks there.
I've got to try a few of them out.
So Jack's actually asked, he says, who is Landy Smurf? Never seen the name of that guy. I don't know who that person is, so no idea. Landy Smurf. And Dreaded Chef says, I love it. So what else we got going on here? So we'll look and see. We've got, we'll scroll down. There's Landy Surf. Landy Surf says, at Jack Turtle, I'm the lurker. Well, keep an eye on lurkers.
Yeah.
So, Buck said he wanted to see your hairdo, Stephen. I think you've already shown him that, haven't you?
Oh, I showed him that, yeah. No, I still got my hair. I haven't shaved it off yet.
Haven't you?
I'm a few years older than you, so.
You're waiting for it just to fall out in that case, mate?
Yeah, mate. Like, it's not receding yet, so.
No. You've got to wait for that to start happening. Once it starts up top there, mate, just not lose it, you know.
I'll tell you what, some of those photos you put up today when you were a young bloke on the horse, they look pretty good.
Yeah, they were actually. So when I was younger, I used to do a bit of horse riding and all that as well. I used to go to Cedar Lake Country Club, do a bit of riding out there as well. So it was a lot of fun as well. Hey, yeah, so it was interesting. We've got Neil Burkett on. Hey, Neil. We'll bring up Neil's comment. There's Neil. Hey, Neil. Old Neil. Hey, Keith and Philip Demanio. And we got Rich and Shannon there. Rich and Shannon McDonald. Hey, Richard. How are you, mate? Good to see you're on. So, say g'day. And we got the Winching Poms here. These guys came in the other day. These guys are great. If you've never met up with these two guys, they're real characters. Lots of fun. Came to the store the other day. Said g'day. It was nice catching up with you guys as well. Hey, Winching Pom said. The Winching Pom said, "Hi, Rob and Steve and Annie and Phil and Jack and Mr. Buckaroony and everyone." So got Gary Pye there as well. Hi, Jack. Very tasty sausage rolls, mate. So well, we've got Neil going on here as well. So Neil's saying, I haven't had the chance to visit Bunnings yet for my essentials, but need a cedar planking yet. And he's talking at the Dreaded Chef there. So sounds good, eh? Been busy today, guys. Been trying to settle this up. Steve and I have been working and trying to figure out how to get all this underway so we could.
Yeah, there's a bit of bandit going on here with Buck and me. He reckons I'm wearing a rug, or Tofty reckons I'm wearing a rug.
This one here, so Mr. Buck Rooney. Tofty reckons it's a rug, mate. Is it a rug? Is it a rug, Steve? Or what?
No, it's all my hair. I mean, I'm only 53, so I'm 52. Ian's in the background there. I'm 53 in October.
That's great. And what else we got going on here as well? Look, we got Mr. Scruffy Bollocks. We'll bring you up, mate.
Dylan Willing was asking about the Brendale store. No, it's not closing yet.
No, I'll talk to you about that in a tick, actually. It'd be worthwhile having a chat with you about that as well. I'll quickly just mention Mr. Scruffy Bollocks has come up and he said, hello, everyone. Hello to everyone from Ian in London. Hey, Ian, how are you? Hope you're all good and well. Lovely Jubilee. That's something you obviously say over there in London, I'm presuming. Jubilee, is it? I'm not too sure. But so your question about, hang on, let's find, where's that question? Asking us about, here we go. We'll bring this one up here. It says, Robert Jameson, long-time listener, first-time caller. Buck dropped the hint that the store is moving to Acacia Ridge the other night in his live stream. Any truth to that rumour? Well, not Acacia Ridge. We are moving the store, yes. So the store's going to remain open for at least a 6-month period. And sometime after that, we're going to be moving. Probably over the Slacks Creek area is where we're going to be moving to. So you just got to stay tuned and watch and see what happens there. We're still figuring all those details out. And I'll just move this down a little bit lower. So we're still figuring all those details out, Robert. And we're just not too sure. It should be moved over somewhere at Slacks Creek is where we're thinking we're going to be moving to. And so it should be good. Be looking forward to it. For me, we won't have to go to the Gateway Bridge, which would be great. Hey, so looking forward to that. And so should be good. Dreaded Chef, subscribe to your channel. Looks good. So guys, we'll bring up this comment. So the Landy Smurf, I'm going to raise it up there a bit taller. Try and put it in over here. Landy Smurf says at the Dreaded Chef, just subscribe to your channel. Looks good. So I don't know if anybody who's watching this at the moment, if you were online the other night, you could have gone and had a look at the Dreaded Chef's YouTube channel. He did a cook-up the other night in his backyard and did some nice tasty meals there, didn't he, mate?
It was fantastic. Like, he was sweating like like I've never seen someone sweat so much in a short amount of time. I don't know whether he was worried or whatever, but I know it gets bloody hot up there. I think
he might have had the sprinkler on there. Did you, hey?
But he certainly, it was a good cook-up he did.
It was.
I want to see more of it. I can't wait to see him and Buck do one together.
That would be really good. I'd really like to see Buck and both get together and do a cook-up. That'd be a really good thing to see, hey? For sure.
I enjoyed, I watched Buck's video this afternoon of the swinging beef or the beef.
Oh, yeah.
Swinging beef. Or whatever it was.
Yeah. And what else we got going on here? So here we go. We'll bring up the Dread Chef's comment. He said, Atlantis Smurfs, thanks and appreciate your comments and your support. So Winching Poms said, we got trailer in the backyard, no damage, no arguments. Ha ha ha. Watching from the tent on top of the trailer. Happy backyard camping, everyone. So it's interesting, eh? I mean, we've got the coronavirus sitting out here at the minute and how we've been working as a community to change the way we do things in a way. We've had lots of people ordering stuff online. So the Brendale store's open. We probably will close the doors next week, and we'll just essentially, not next week, week after, we'll essentially set up so that people can give us a ring, order their stuff, or you can come to the store if you want, but you'll just be collecting the goods outside most of the time, we think. Just with this virus, we just don't know. At the moment, we're just working day to day, trying to figure out exactly how we do it, and so yeah, it's been an interesting thing. Neil says 157 subscribers, the Dreaded Chef. Good work. So yeah, if you're not a member of the Dreaded Chef channel, get on there and say g'day to them. What else we got? Here we go. Let's bring up this guy here, Philip Damanio. Rob says, Rob, will we be able to purchase and pick up at the new store? Of course you can, mate. Yeah, no problem at all. You're welcome to, mate. There are all these comments coming up, and I'm way behind, aren't I? Phil's saying he might have a go at a live cook up yourself in the backyard. That'd be great, hey. It's one thing I really enjoyed about this as well, Steve. Hey, that it's brought other people together and they're doing their own things, and we're sort of all isolated in a way, but with the internet, it's brought us all together as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, you find a lot more people now that probably wouldn't post stuff, putting photos up, or you got the bin isolation thing happening. I noticed old Brett Hooker there the other day. He put up a bit of a winching thing with his bin, and that was pretty entertaining. And
it was good, wasn't
it? Yeah. I see. We were talking about it earlier with Brett. He's doing. He's learning how to play the last post so that he can get out on the driveway on Anzac Day, and I think we're going to do that. We're going to get out on the driveway and at 6 a.m. and pay our respects to the Anzacs, and good to see Brett doing it, and I think a lot of people are going to do it. It's something we all should do, I think
so too. It's a real good thing that he's doing, and give him a thumbs up on that. Hey, really thing to be doing, hey. So yeah, all right, Annie.
Neil put up a thing there a minute ago. He wanted to know whether my dot was giving away autographs now that it's famous.
Oh, here we go. This one here.
Yeah.
Stephen Fuller says, is your dot now giving away autographs seeing as it's famous? Is it?
For Neil, for you, they'll be at a discount.
A discounted rate. Okay, cool. All right, mate. Yeah. You know I've got a couple of your items in my trailer.
Oh, they're my items again, are they? I asked you about it this afternoon. I bought a few items at the store, and Rob said he'd take them home and put them in his trailer, and I asked him about them today, and he said, "What items?"
Yeah, exactly right. I don't know what he's talking about. Something. Buck says he loves how you put up the comments, Rob. Really good. It works well. Hey, I quite like this. We're using a bit of software here, guys, on my Mac called Ecamm Live, and allows me to bring in Steve as well. So Steve's coming in here via Skype. So he's just doing a Skype call into us. So later on, we might try it with a couple of other people as well. And if you want to ring in, we can probably bring in some other callers as well later on. So we might try that too. So what else we got going on here? I'm just looking through the comments here.
Catch up.
So Dylan says, do you have any Snow Peak charcoal burners in stock? So I'm just trying to check the charcoal burners. You're talking about like the fire pits? Or you're talking about the cookers. So we have the single burner cookers in stock. We don't have the dual ones at the moment. They're out of stock at the moment. They should hopefully be back in soon, Dylan. Hoping they'll come back in soon. But I mean, hey, you can always put your order in for one when they turn up. We'll give you a ring, let you know when they arrive in stock as well. Hey, what else we got going on? Ed's 4-wheel driving camping.
The one I want to see do a live feed is Big Ken.
Big Ken.
Ken Rogers.
Exactly right. Kenny. Where's Kenny? Kenny on tonight? I haven't seen him on yet. We've got Ed's 4-wheel driving camping saying, be nice if there was a location in Melbourne we could pick up from. It would be nice, yeah. So, look, I'll talk about that as well, hey. It costs a lot of money to go and run these stores, and where, you've got to have a certain amount of income going through them to actually run a shop as well. So, that's part of the reason why we're thinking of maybe closing Brendale. You've got a certain amount of turnover going through there, and sometimes it's good and other times it's not good. So, you got to think about those things as well. So, Luke's just bringing things back essentially at the moment. Obviously, the dot sales haven't been as good as we've wanted. So he's pulling back the dot factory at the moment as well. So that's one thing he's looking at. We were going to close Brendale, but just the way things all worked out with the coronavirus thing, and we're just going to keep it open for a bit longer. And we'll look at downsizing it. And so we'll still have a location up here, which would be great as well. Hey, so yeah. So what else we got going on here? I love the time. Oh, yeah, we'll bring up Keith's comment. So Keith says, love the time spending with family cook-ups. I think my neighbours are fed up with my fire already. I don't know.
Dylan's asking about, it's the foldable charcoal starter. So now the one you fold up, Rob?
Yeah. Okay.
The Uniflame one.
Yes, we do have some of the Uniflame ones in stock as well, guys. So we do. I'll just look here. So it's the foldable charcoal starter. I'll bring a comment up. There it is. So we do have the foldable charcoal starters in stock. Definitely got both of them in stock there at the moment, there in Brisbane for you. So the dreaded chefs said to us, Rob Richmond, can we possibly see more videos around 4-wheel drive laws, mods, or possibly even driving techniques? Yeah, sure. It'd be great. I quite enjoy doing that. It's good fun. it's just at the moment getting out doing 4-wheel driving is really difficult. With all these restrictions, but yeah, we will get into some of that stuff again as well. Hey, it'd be good to get into as well. One thing I did want to do, Steve, I did want to switch over and show people what we got going on outside. We got the roast on. I'm hoping it's cooking. So what I'm going to do, Steve, I'm going to switch over to the other camera, and we're going to head outside. So give us a minute. We'll switch over to the mobile, which is that one there. Okay, guys. So you're going to come with me. We're going to go walking outside, and Steve's going to take care of all the comments. And see if I can put the camera around.
Yeah, we're trying this afternoon.
Yeah, giving it a go. So here we go. I'm walking down the stairs, and we'll see if I flip this camera around, guys.
You see his legs go up over his head, you know he's fallen.
That's right. Arse over tit. So give us a minute. I'm just going to crank the volume up a bit more so I can hear it outside. There we go. All right, guys. We've set up out the backyard. Sorry about that light. I'll come over this side here. And we've got the lamb roast. We've got it cooking here on the Ozpit. So they got the Ozpit going over here. And we put the lamb roast on. Just out the backyard here. It's cooking away nicely. And we've got the Jacaro table sitting around here. And what we've done, I've got 2 chairs sitting there, so later on we can sit down. One thing I did do, I use an app, guys. I'll see if it's still going. Here we go. This app shows me the amount of time to cook on our leg of lamb. So you'll see on this thing here, you see this green number. This green number represents this line here. And you've got to have your temperature up at least above the blue one. Because what happens is this one here slowly comes up and it'll eventually get to that point, but when it's cooked, it'll be at this temperature here. And so the way that's working, I'll tell you this as well. You'll see in the back, it comes around again. See right there? That's the probe. So that probe just sits straight in and sits in, and that's what's feeding us this information over here as well, hey? So once we've got it cooked up, we're going to bring it up over here. I'm going to put her on the table. And, hey, I'm going to give somebody a plug here. So this is 4-wheeling in New South Wales. This is his chopping board. He makes these beautiful chopping boards. Well, he doesn't make them. He gets another guy to manufacture them for him. And he's got his details over here. You can give him a ring. Give him a ring now. Hey, ask him why he's not on the YouTube video at the minute. His phone number is 0416 099 832. And you can have a chat with him and you can order one of these little chopping boards. So we're going to be using that. We've got the Snow Peak chopping board set. And in here, got the knife in there. Nice sharp knife. If I can get that out. I cut myself. Got a magnet in there as well, guys. And we'll be cutting up the roast with that as well, hey. So got our Uniflame gloves over here as well. We use the Uniflame gloves just to get the charcoal starter going. So this is what I think you were talking about before. I don't know if you can see the comments, Steve, but I'll flip this around so we can see. That's the charcoal starter.
Uniflame charcoal.
Yeah.
That's the small one, isn't it? Or the large one?
This is the smaller one, guys. So originally I just bought the smaller one, and that's done me well. I would actually probably suggest maybe to get the larger one. I reckon the larger one's probably a better way of going myself. And we've got the bags down there. So I always get the bags for them. Hey, we put it in one of these soft, these are like a boot liner bag that we put it into as well. So we do that. I thought I'd bring these out and show you. Have you ever seen this, Steve? Mystical fire?
That's the mystic stuff you throw on the fire, isn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't chuck it in there while you're cooking this up.
No.
But, yeah, afterwards you can chuck that in your fire. So put some wood on it and it changes the colour of the timber when it's burning. So you get like green and blue and purple flames, off it as well, hey? So, yeah, it does that too. All right, guys, I'm going to head back upstairs. So we got about another...
Buck said those boards are made of laurel camphor or camphor laurel, one of the two.
What's he saying?
Oh, the boards are made of camphor laurel.
Ah, camphor laurel.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. If you could smell that board, it's beautiful.
I used to actually, if you get camphor laurel shavings and put in the bottom of your wardrobe, it'll stop the moths eating your clothes.
Well, there's no moths in the trailer. I've had this in the trailer and that moth's in there, so it works really well. So anyway, guys, we've gone and set up the tarp. See if I can stand back and show you a little bit. So set the tarp up out the back out here, and you might be wondering what that bright light is. Got these lights in here. I use one of these lights when we're out camping. So it sort of folds out. It's got this little stand that you can use. So this is one of the AEG stands. And this thing just screws on up down the bottom down here and has a battery down there. And yeah, the beauty about this one, we don't take it camping with us because it runs on 12 volt and also runs on 240 volts as well. So they're quite handy. And yeah, that's how we're set up out here. We've got the fireplace going.
Dreaded Jeff's just said to Dylan, make sure he gets the heat-proof gloves when buying one of those starters.
Yeah, you do.
But,
now,
Neil would probably say make sure you get the heat-proof bag that goes with it.
So I don't know if everybody doesn't know Neil. Hang on, let's flip this camera around so I can talk to you. And there we go. There we go. All right then. So Neil, funny story. So we were up at Far North Queensland and I gave Neil some charcoal to use. And yeah, the bag, was it the bag on it, Steve?
Yeah.
The bag ended up getting all holes through it, and Luke was kind enough to. He replaced it, I think. I think he did. I think he replaced it or he fixed it for him, one of the two.
He made him a canvas one with
he did too. That's right.
It had a sign on it.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll flip this camera back around. So get some gloves, guys. These are the Uniflame gloves. They're a little bit cheaper than the Snow Peak gloves. So they're the Uniflame gloves. I got the ones with the long arms on them. So what happens, I'll see if I can do this. A little difficult with one hand. Oh, hang on. There we go. So you got your hand in your glove and it goes all the way up your arm, see? And then when you grab your charcoal thing and you're tipping that in, all the sparks come out. So all the sparks come out of it. And I'll flip that around. And when the sparks come out, they don't burn your arm. So that's what I'd suggest you do. Get the long gloves. They're really handy. Good stuff. Another 38 minutes over there. So we'll go back upstairs, eh? Back up the upstairs. I'm going to have to mute the microphone before I get up there because I'm going to get feedback. So give us a minute.
Yeah, Greg was asking about the IGT setup on the back of my camper. Yeah, I have the IGT4. I also have the IGT2.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, what was that?
Greg Campbell was asking me about, I noticed you have the IGT2 tables on your dot kitchen. Yeah, I've got the IGT2 and I've also got the IGT4. We mainly use the 4 and then we use the IGT2 for the double barbecue box.
Just get this thing back off and get it back on. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so I'll get rid of that comment now. Sorry, guys. That was geez, anybody would think Snorky was an IT expert getting flash.
Mate, if he showed you his computer, it looks like the flight deck of a 747.
You don't want to see what I'm seeing here. I should show you guys. I should show you guys what I'm looking at. Give us a minute and see if we can do this for you.
He was showing me this afternoon, and
he was jealous.
I was.
Hang on, I'm going to flip this around, guys. We're going to get a funny little look here when we do this as well. But give me a minute and mobile. You can see it up over here. This is what we're seeing on the screen. So, and yeah, so that's
Rob's heart rate there, that little thing going up and down.
That's my heart rate. And you can monitor it a bit closer just down the bottom of the screen down there. So if I pass away, you know what's going on there, eh? Flip back over. All right. So anyway, so you have some fun with it for sure. Now we'll bring up the comments again. Here we go. So I can start to smell the dinner. It's smelling pretty good. Now what else we got going out on here? Whinging Pom said, great setup. Chopping board looks awesome. Who is Laurel Camphor?
Yeah, I think you got it back to front.
That's right. Who's Camphor Laurel?
Mark's probably had a few of these by now.
Well, I've got one here. I've tried to hide it. There you go.
Yeah.
with our study cooler as well. I had some people ask me the other day, can I get a study cooler from you? I did have some. Got to try and find them. I don't know where we put them. So I think I had them at work the other day, and I've got to try and find them all for you guys. So yeah, I'll just have to order some more. Just do have a whole heap of stickers as well. So I've got a whole pile of stickers there. If you want some stickers, just give us a yell. You can have them for nothing. So we'll send them out to you.
Buck wants to know if you got a coffee machine on that computer as well.
No, it's just around the corner. I do love my coffee. We can show you that stuff. Hang on, we'll see if we can get this camera here, and we'll try and show you that back over the mobile. Here we go. This is a really old kitchen in here, guys. But we do have a coffee machine sitting over here, and we've got the coffee grinder out there as well. So we do have a coffee machine. Alrighty. Cool. So Steve,
Yeah, mate.
showed people that thing that you did today.
The little table.
With your yeah. Have a look at that. I'm going to show what you did with your trailer.
Oh, okay. You're going to show my trailer.
Yeah. Do you want to actually look, guys? I was talking with Steve before, and he showed me this really good idea with his table. Let's have a look at the table first, eh? So that little metal table I showed you downstairs. Steve's going to show you a little hack he's found anyway.
I don't know whether can you see that?
Yeah, no, logo. Give us a minute. I'll just move this logo out of the way. There we go.
So this is the Uniflame table, the metal one.
Mate. There, that's it.
Yeah, that's the Uniflame table in the bag.
Yep.
That's the large one. We actually worked out there yesterday.
So we sell two tables. We sell a large table and a small one. This is a large bag for a large table.
But inside the bag, if I can get it out at the moment, if I open that up, I've actually got both tables.
He's put both tables inside the one thing.
Now the little table will go inside the large table and go into one bag.
That's brilliant. That's awesome.
So if you just want to save a little bit of room,
yeah.
I didn't realise it till today. I set one inside the other when I was packing up, and they fit in there perfectly. So you can fit both into one bag.
That's perfect. Yeah, I should have gone this way before, Steve. You. Everyone can just see you. All right, let's go back to both of us as well. There we go. So, Steve, we'll show people that video, hey, of what you did. So, you want to give them a little bit of background about your trailer?
Well, in our backyard, we've only just got, like Buck, I think he said, we've only just got enough room to get our car and trailer in the backyard in our shed. And it's gravel. We can't put concrete down or anything because the council's put a great big sewage pipe through the middle of our backyard and we can't concrete it.
No.
So we're forced just to have gravel. And but I can't turn, and because we can't go camping, we thought we'll put our camper trailer in our backyard.
Yep.
But we couldn't put it in there with the car. We had to push it by hand. So I pulled it out of the shed and we swung the drawbar around and pulled it. I had to pull part of the fence down to get it up in the backyard. And Ann and I did that Saturday after 10 o'clock, and it took us about 2 hours to drag it out. We had to wind the jockey wheel up, put bits of wood under it, wind it down, pull it out, and we got it in there. And it took us a couple of hours. And I said to her, oh, it should be easy to get out because it'll roll back. But the ground being real dirt and soft, and I was sleeping in the trailer a couple of nights with Ellie. I'm not saying I'm heavy, but the wheels of the trailer sunk in the dirt a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Because it's only dirt and gravel, like only a tiny bit.
Oh.
So when we went to pull it back out again, it was like pushing what are they, 1.5 ton up a hill, which is impossible.
Oh, cool. That's hilarious.
So I had to come up with another idea, and I couldn't get the car up in there to pull it out.
Okay, so problem is Steve's got this trailer and he's got it stuck in there, guys. So I'm going to show you a quick video of what Steve did to try and get it fixed up. Here we go.
winched the trailer out of the backyard 101. Done the job.
All right, there we go. You're back on, Steve. What do you want to talk about?
So that's me. I've got the winch extension. I've got the winch extension. I've got the winch pulley ring, and I've hooked it to the back of the trailer and done a pull off the side of the shed to get the trailer out of the backyard. And I must say, I have to give credit to Buck for all the demonstration videos on how to set up ropes and winch lines and everything like that, because that's the first time I've ever had to use that winch.
Oh, goodness me. You did a good job of that, mate. I thought you did it really well. So we got some other comments going on here. Let's bring up some of these other comments for us as well, hey. So I think Phil the Maniac's sitting here saying it's a good idea. He's talking about your table idea there, and he says he should get himself one of those tables. They're a really good table, guys. I got one sitting downstairs. They work really well. Kylie's on. Hey, Kylie, how are you? And Kylie says it works well as well also. What else we got going on here as well? Hey, guys, if you don't know, Kylie works with me at Drifter at Brendale, so pop in if you don't see me there. Kylie's working there this week, and I'm on holidays for a change, which will be nice. And Kylie will be there along with Trevor. Trevor will be there as well, so good stuff. What do you want to say about this one, mate? He said, Dreaded Chef says, best lawn I've ever seen.
The best line.
Lawn,
yeah. Oh, mate, that artificial turf I got, it's great. I mean, I just take the blower out. I've got one of those Ryobi blowers, and I just take it out there and blow all the dirt off it, or pick it up and move it. Don't have to weed it. It's great.
Now, Boomer Graham's Matthew says, hi, Ty, can I please post your YouTube? So I just bring it up. I'm not too sure what that's all about, but anyway. Mr. Buckaroony says, whoops, hang on. No, mate, wouldn't give him away for the world. He's talking about Rafa, I suspect. Alrighty, what else we got going on here? You don't need a... here we go. Ty says, you don't need a winch until you need a winch. Is that the first time you've used your winch?
It's not the first time. I have had it out before and used it, but it's the first time I've ever used all the recovery gear.
Yeah, Jack Turtle says that went well, mate. Great job. So Ed from Ed's Four Driving Camping says, everyone loves a Toyota FJ. Do you enjoy your FJ, mate?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it immensely at the moment. If I could drive somewhere,
Yeah,
I was on the Toyota forum the other night,
yeah,
and everyone was saying because the Toyota FJ has a 178 litre tank, and it's petrol.
Yep.
So at $1.48 a litre, it's cost you nearly $200 to fill it.
Yeah.
Mine was nearly empty the other day, and it cost me $105 to fill it.
What did you buy that? What did you buy diesel at?
Bought petrol at 79 cents a litre.
Oh, kill for it to be like that. That's awesome, yeah. Mate. What else we got going on here? We got, hang on. Greg says, hey, Ryan, have you rehydrated since the cook-up? Bit of alcohol there, eh? Here we go. I got Troy. Troy's from Germany. Hey, Troy, how are you? Bring up Troy. Was it Kircher? Hope I pronounced that right. Kirchner. That was like Kirchner. Troy Kirchner. So, yeah. And the Maniac saying, how about the lawns up here in far north Queensland? Well, your lawn actually looked pretty good, Phil. I thought it was looking pretty good, eh? So, yeah. And, yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, go and subscribe to Ty's channel, Ty Fenwick's channel, guys. He's got a really good YouTube channel there as well, eh? Just a comment there from Buck also. What else?
Yeah, another bloke who's got one too.
Who else? Oh, you, yeah. Well, mention your YouTube channel. Go for it. Come on, guys. Yeah. You got to get onto his channel. Yeah, just get on this bloke's channel, YouTube channel. Go on, promote it, mate. Go for it.
Yeah, FJ Camping and Touring Australia.
There you go.
Get on there and subscribe. I've been putting a few videos up lately.
Yeah, they're good videos too, eh? Now, you got that photograph taken the other day and ended up on, what was it, Channel 7's newscast, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what Neil was talking about. I didn't know about it. We were sitting out the back there, and someone put up a post, and Ian put up a couple of photos on the biggest backyard barbecue or camping thing, and Channel 7 must have seen the dot and thought it looked pretty good, so they put it up.
That's good to see, eh? It's really good to see.
Yeah.
So what else we got going on here as well? So Buck says that up in far north Queensland, unleaded petrol is about $1.30 a litre, and diesel's about $1.44. Absolutely garbage. I agree.
It is.
I mean, the price of this stuff's just crazy in some spots. I don't understand it myself, Buck. Agree 100%, mate. Ed says he gets, 12.9 per 100 kilometres. That's not bad. Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm driving on the highway, on the Ranger, I'll probably get around about 13 to 14, probably. Depends on what we're doing. If we're towing stuff.
Yeah, that's, my FJ does that, about 13s. I think when we went up to North Queensland, I was getting 16s, and that was towing the trailer.
Yeah.
And you're driving a brick on wheels, like it's a house brick on wheels. Oh.
Exactly right, it is, isn't it? Shane McQuaid says, hi all, gay Shane. How are you, Shane? Good to see you here, mate, as well, hey. And, yeah, so... Well, I think we've got dinner still going. We should go and check and see how it's going downstairs, hey? And give some out. We'll switch over to this other camera. Get some out. Oh, look at that. Get that right, and we'll get this on this other camera here, other mode. Mobile. There we go. Oh, off we go.
Yeah, walking down the stairs again. Yeah, thanks everyone for subscribing too. I don't know. Can you still see me, Ian? Yeah.
There we go. I had to put the microphone back on. Let's see how we're going. Whoa, we've got to be careful of the ropes around here, don't you? So we have, says we've got another 22 minutes, guys, remaining. Oh, another 22 minutes remaining on it. Good. And there's a
yeah, Phil's just asking, are you using the Osmo? Yeah, he's got a gimbal on the phone there, Phil.
Yeah, just mucking around with it there, Phil. This is actually one of the DJI ones, and it's not too bad. It's good in the sense that you can just sit it down if you wanted to, hey, and use it. Before I just grabbed the phone, I took it down. But I like putting it in the holder, eh? It works well. It's great for doing videos. I did a video of the trailer in the shop the other day, and I used this gimbal to actually film it with, and just gives you a real nice angle on it as well, hey. So it looks like she's going well, hey, guys. It's coming along. We've just got to make sure. See this, I'll just put this camera down here so we can see without holding. That green one's starting to get a bit close to the blue one. See, so I've got to make sure that green one stays up high. So give us a minute. I'm going to put the camera down. And we'll put it back here, and we'll try and aim it down so you can see what I'm doing. So
those all spits.
Need to lower this down a little bit. Just a fraction. Problem is, if you lower it too much, you get the flames come up, and it gets too hot too quick. That should get that going.
Yeah, Ellie, Buck saying hello to Ellie for Rafa.
So that temperature should come up, and we should be about right, I think. So we'll most see down here. We can see the other temperatures says 75. So that should slowly start creeping up, hopefully. So that's what you do with these things, guys. It's good, hey, because it gives you a good idea about, whether you got this at the right temperature and whether it's at the right height on that as well. So you can see it going up to 76 as well there now. So it means it's going the right way. That's what I want to see.
Is that one of those what's-name probes, is it, that you put in the meat?
Yeah, so I'll just find it here. I've got sitting here. We go. So this is called a little meter. They come in this little box. Let's just get this guy out if I can. Just a little difficulty with one hand to try and get this sucker out. There we go. So it comes with this little box, and it actually charges when you put it in here, and it's got little batteries. And you see that little light. I'll see if I get this right. You see that little light come on. There's a little light that comes on. A little difficult to see there. And what that does is it charges the device when it's sitting in there, and then you can just pull it out and it's ready to go. Hey, so they work well. So we're going to head back upstairs, guys. So I've got another 20 minutes until dinner's ready, which is good. And I'll see if we can flip this camera back around.
Buck's multitasking too. I think he's put up another video. Mix Papadopoulos Greek honey puffs in the Drifter kitchen.
Yeah, we've got to mute the volume before I walk in the house.
I'll be watching that in a minute.
Back up inside. And over here. Alrighty, I'll flip this camera back around. There we go. Beauty.
Well, that sounds good.
That sounds good. Annie reckons it sounds good.
Yeah, she sounds alike. Of those, the honey puffs.
So
Greek puffs.
yeah, we've got some comments coming up here about these honey puffs. So Phil says, here, let's bring Phil up. Phil's comment up. Greek honey puffs. I'll have to watch that later. I don't know what that is, Buck. Buck says, yeah, I did Phil with Far North Queensland. It took nearly 3 hours to upload. Goodness me. He's talking about this video, I'm presuming. So apparently, Bucks said that I can jibber jabber for another 21 minutes, apparently, which is interesting.
Oh, he's taking on Mr. Patterson's role, is he?
He's Mr. Patterson now. So I don't know what's going on there. Here we go. Let's bring up Troy. Troy just said he's just finished watching Buck's video. Good on you, mate. And he's got a bucket roast there as well. So did Buck? Did you do a buck? Did Buck do a bucket roast?
Yeah, he didn't buck. He did a. I'll keep it civil. I actually, when he seen that, I remembered back when I remember watching the chicken one he did years ago, and he had that drill out and the cordless drill, and he was trying to drill the holes in it.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for the drill to spear sideways off the stainless steel and go through his leg or something.
That was really good, actually. I really enjoyed the bucket roast. I now know exactly what he's talking about. That was really good.
Yeah. I was only thinking the other day I was going to get one and try it.
Yeah, and give it a go. Yeah, they were really good, eh? What we got here? We got Buck saying, "Hey Cam, they're still inventing the internet in the territory, mate. Apparently, internet's not too good in the territory, so that's interesting." Landy Smith says, "I've Mr. Buckaroony loving the cooking videos of late. I'll have to try some of them soon." Hey guys, I should mention to you some of the stuff we put on the roast. Let's see if I can find it. Give us a minute. I'll just have a quick look.
Someone's asking too about the Osbit. Does it run off 12 volt? I think it's only batteries. I don't know whether they've got a new one, but you can get a charger cord for it, can't you?
Yeah, they do. You can run them. You can run it on 12 volt, but not directly 12 volt. I think it actually runs on 3 volts. But it's got like a socket in it, which means you can actually run it that way if you wanted to. So you can do that if you wanted to. Definitely, definitely can. But yeah, you do need an adapter. The big one is those batteries. So I put those batteries in. Geez, how long ago? A while back now, hey, and they're still going. So you don't need to worry about batteries, guys. If you go camping, just take 4 batteries. Just last you ages and ages and ages. This is what we put on the lamb tonight. This one here, the Pitt Brothers. So this is the rosemary, lemon, and sea salt rub. It is the best thing ever. Well, for lamb anyway. It tastes really good, hey. So if you want to get some of that, they've got that over at Drifter. I've got that at Brendale. I've got that online as well, hey. And it's the best thing ever. It just sets off beautiful. Really.
Yeah, I've never heard of that stuff.
Here we go. Go on, show us all the ones. Show us all the ones you got there, mate.
Oh, I've got a few. Like we don't go through many, but.
Hey, look who's here. I've got to bring up his comment. Tofty Toft. Nice work, guys. Thanks for your videos. Steve, you look like you might take out the best camping trip for the weekend. Oh, goodness me.
The fuel economy was good.
Yeah, fuel economy was awesome, wasn't it? I mean, that was the best camping trip I've ever done out the backyard. You know? Oh, goodness me. And here we go. What else we got going on here as well? So everybody reckons the buck needs a bigger bucket. So we've got Philip saying the buck needs a bigger bucket, and you've got Greg here saying they needs a bigger bucket too. And so I don't know. I thought it was actually pretty good. He did it pretty well, didn't he? Yeah.
I thought it was all right. Like for what he had in there, like with the veggies and that, they look like they come out really good. And the meat looked
Looked great, didn't it? They looked really good. So, guys, if you haven't seen it, go and have a look at Buck's channel and go and have a look at what was it called? It was the bucket something or other, bucket cooking or something like that. It looked really good. It was good video, that one. Cam from the Dude's got a pretty good internet connection. What else we got going on here? Here we are. Philip, he said he just replaced the battery in his Oz pit for the first time last week. Guys, those batteries last forever. So, here we go. I've got to bring this one up here. Buck reckons my head looks like a beetroot. What's going on? It's just the light. That's all it is. Like if I go back here, see, I look normal again. I don't know.
Tofty's just put up a comment there that's pretty good.
Yeah, hang on. We'll bring it up. Tofty Toft. There we go. Tofty says, cooking dinner tonight, and most people use a bucket after my cooking. I thought most people use the bucket after they've had a couple of wines or something. Is that the way it goes? But Tofty, I don't know, mate. Phil's got 11 Pit Brothers rubs. What else we got going on here? Latitude Stopping says, hi guys, Buck's backyard camp view has to be up there with one of the best. Buck does awesome videos. So guys, yeah, look, I mean, I don't know if we get many people here that are new. Go and have a subscribe to Buck's channel, guys. He does some awesome videos over there. And if you're into camping and four-wheel driving, he's always got them up there for you guys. So go and check out his YouTube channel. Buck's a really good guy as well. Hey, I met Buck through YouTube, and Buck's probably actually the person actually got me into making us some YouTube videos and all that type of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. And I don't know. I mean, I've got to meet people like Stephen here as well, you know, through all this. So it's just the way it's all developed. And great people out there. We've got Buck, Tofty, Kylie, Jack, Philip, you know, Annie, Ty, Nikki Slade. Nikki Slade's there. Hey, Nikki, how are you? I'm just having a flick back, looking through all the people's names. Cam from the Do, the Winching Poms. I met them as well. Shredded Chef. Whole heap of people, you know, that I've got to meet from doing this as well. So, yeah, if you want to start your own YouTube channel, go for it, guys. Probably the best time to actually do it right now as well, hey, I reckon. So, here we go. Look, I'll bring this up. Troy Kirsch says, Rob looks like Peter Garrett these days.
I'll tell you what, did anyone see Mr. Ass's photo that he put up on there the other day when he was about 15?
I did. Yeah, I did.
He had hair like John Paul Young.
We should see if we can find him. Hey, we can bring up his photograph here as well for you guys, and you can check it out. Hang on, look at Bob Asser. Is Bob on tonight?
No, I haven't seen him.
No, Slacko. He's on the intro too, and he didn't come up.
Oh, Nicky Slade just showed up.
Yeah, Nicky's there. I've seen Nicky's there, which is good to see.
Oh, actually, I hadn't seen her. Hi, Nicky.
Hang on, I'm trying to find the exact photo that he posted. I don't think it's... Oh, it's on the Drifter fans page, wasn't it? What did Phil say?
He's also learnt many uses for axes on Buck's channel.
Here we go. I'm going to bring up this photograph. I'm trying to find the photograph that Bob posted the other day. And I'm pretty sure it was on the Drifter fans page, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
he did put it on the Drifter fans. I think he had on his own one. And Neil put up a photo of himself.
Did we? No, I haven't noticed one of Neil's. I'm just trying to quickly find the one here, Bob, but I might not be able to find it in time for you guys. Is it going to pop up? No, well, I remember seeing it as well. Hey, they're both sitting there in front of the car, weren't they?
Yeah. I actually sent Bob a message this morning at 6:30 to wake him up.
Did you?
I was staring him. My mother sent me something years ago because we've been in Queensland now for, I don't know, 30 years. Just about 30 years now, and she sent me a present up one Christmas just to stir me, just to remind me where I was born.
Oh no.
So she said, just so you don't forget. So I had some tea and scones this morning, so I took a photo of that and sent it to Bob Asser.
Yeah, what do you reckon about this? This is something Luke posted up. So it's a picture of, you'll see it come up in the video in a minute. It's a picture of a mask with a piece of plastic over it there as well. And where was it? It was Matthew Green posted it actually. And he said, after the attempted pasting by my boss Luke Sutton copped from the keyboard warriors over the cotton face mask, I'm interested to see what they do with this. And it says, they make that mask to benefit deaf patients, just so you know. So people can see the mouth, so they can see the person talking. So, which I thought was an interesting idea. But, man, I'll cop it for sure, definitely. Here, let's bring up this comment here. Buck says, Rob, I have a Sony action camera, normal computer, mate. Get into it. PM me and I'll send you a photo of my gear. Yeah, good. Send us a photograph, mate, and we'll put it up there as well. So we've got Landy Smurf saying he uses a GoPro 5, bit outdated, DJI Mavic Pro, and about to get a Canon M50. Guys, so I might tell you maybe a bit about the gear that I'm using here. This is just a standard Logitech camera. It's one of the 1080p ones. There you go. Steve's got what's that one? The GoPro Hero.
That's the GoPro 8.
8. Okay. So we're using. So what I'm using, just a little Logitech camera. I'll see if I can flip this thing around. I'll show you. Give me a minute while I just get the camera around the right way. And flip that around there. I'll show you what we're actually using here. And give me a minute. This is going to go up there, and I've got to select the right one, which is that mobile and Steve. And sorry, guys. There we go. So that's the camera I'm using. Just a little camera. I think it's a 920 camera. So that's the camera you're seeing everything through. And then this is what I use for my I don't know, your mobile stuff. So I've got my iPhone sitting up top up there. So I use that, and that's what I do pretty much. And that's the way it works. Just flip this camera back around so we've got it around the right way.
It's a hard thing. Some of the, like you see some of the YouTubers with big full-on Canon cameras and Sony cameras, and they're good for. I used to have a GoPro, one of the little square ones. I think Buck used to use them, and I was like him. I actually got rid of mine. I sold it to someone because I was going to smash it if I didn't. It was the worst camera I ever had. Yeah, you could not get it to work, and I actually waited till they bought this one out, and I've been really happy with this one. So they're actually going to bring a screen out that can flip up so that you can put on the back of it, so you can see it when you're vlogging. The one thing that I miss on those things, I reckon it would be great if they had a screen that would pop up like that. It'd be perfect for it. Just moving this around over here. Let's see if we can find this over here. Here we go. I found the photograph, mate. I'm going to bring it up for you. Then we can rub him and ask him why he wasn't online. All right, let's close that one. So, go and have a look what else is going on down here. So, I'll bring up Boomer's comment. Boomer says he just uses a mobile phone. It works okay. And that's all you're using at the moment, Steve, isn't it? With you, yeah. I've just got a mobile phone, yeah. iPhone 8. Yeah, it works fine, doesn't it? Yeah, it's doing a great job. I'm going to try and save this photograph if we can. No, we'll do it this way. Alrighty. So yeah, you can use a basic camera if you want to. Nikki Slade says Matt Green was responsible. Kylie's just put up a post. Landy Smurf was asking about the next Drifter Fiends camping event and where it might be held. Oh, yeah. Well, guys, it's interesting, eh? I don't know the answer to that just at this point in time, hey? We'll have to see. Just keep an eye out, guys. I don't know. Just with this virus and all that.
We're going to have the one down at Gloucester. It'd be great if we did, because I think we'd be celebrating, was it 20, 25 years or something like that? So
20 years.
yeah, so it'd be great if we could have that. If not, we should have hopefully have the one up in Brisbane. That should still be running, hopefully. So, but yeah, we'll just have to monitor it and just see how we go. So yeah, I don't know the answer to that, Landy Smurf. We'll have to see how we go with it, guys. Yeah. Yeah, Buck's saying, yeah, who knows, Collie, just depends on how long this goes for. It's just interesting, that's the way it's all going, hey. What else we got going here? Kylie says, yeah, I know, hopefully before the end of years, fingers crossed. Exactly right. So it's just amazing, isn't it? And I agree, Buck, we just don't know how depending on how things go. So I've got a photograph sitting here, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Give me a minute, I'll just find it here. Close that window. Here we go. Here we are. So there's a photo of Bob Asser. So Bob's not on, but there's a photo there of Bob Asser up on the screen, and yeah, that's Bob. And we'll dig into him later on. Hey, why he didn't show up?
He's probably out in that back shed.
Exactly right. So yeah, Phil just says, yeah, it all depends on when this pandemic ends. And Muzza P is saying when 2020's gone. Oh yeah, I agree, mate. It's just interesting the way this is all going.
I have one other thing that I was going to show you. I don't know if anyone's noticed behind me there.
Yeah, all we can see is a glow.
So they're those coloured solar puff lights.
The solar puff lights.
Yeah, and I don't know whether you can see the three glowing ones there up in the cabinet in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're the solar puffs. You were using them the other night, weren't you?
Yeah, so the white ones, they're just white, but these ones here, you can change the colour. You just press the button and you can have them fading in and out and all sorts of things. But they are fantastic. We had those hanging around the 5 poles on the dock.
Yeah.
And they put enough light out, we didn't have to turn any other lights on the trailer.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, so, and they'll burn for about 8 hours.
They go really well. I've noticed that as well in the shop when we put them on during the day, and they'll go for a long time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a good lighting solution just to hang around the trailer.
Perfect way of doing it.
Yeah.
You grab one, mate, and show people how they fold flat.
Yeah, so with this coloured one, you just got to hold your finger down on the button and it'll turn off, but you just push the sides in.
Yep, that's it.
And just press them. And they fold flat. And you just leave that solar panel in the sun. You can either throw it on the dashboard of your car or leave them hanging up during the day, and they'll charge fully back up again. And they are great. So,
well, I
think when Luke went over to Japan, he spotted them, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So I'm going to switch over this camera again. I'm going to go forward outside quickly and just see if it's ready. I don't know if it's ready now.
Microphone. There we go.
Yeah, I can see you walking down the stairs again.
Hopefully I don't trip.
Yeah, they're you can use those lights out we've had them out in the rain. It doesn't hurt them.
Oh, look at this. Oh, hang on. I've got to put this camera around. It's this one here. 3 minutes, guys. We're done. So all it's got to do is got to see that 66. Hang on, that 66 is just got to get up to the 71, and she's cooked. I reckon about 2 minutes remaining. So let's go and check it out. There she is there. Probably a bit hard to see with that light. I reckon she probably should be around over this side. There we go.
Ryan wants to know more about the Ozbit because he said his wallet needs to spend some money.
Well, Ryan, what they come with this pole here, and that then goes into this little silver holder that's just sitting here, and then underneath there, this is the battery end. So you'll see over here. I'll just try and get around. It's a bit hard because we're in the dark here, guys. But that's the battery box down the bottom there, and this part, hang on, give us a minute, we'll get this thing right. Give me a minute, I'll try and get the sucker right. Always hard when you're doing it this way. So, let's see, there's just up in there, oh, it's almost impossible to see. There's a place where you can actually go and plug the what do you call it, power into if you want to do it that way. So it's another option for you as well. And then it just sits in the frame. That's the frame sitting there, guys. So it just sits in there and just goes straight out. They come with two skewers. So you'll see on the meat there, there's a skewer sitting over there.
And they're all Aussie made too, aren't they?
Yeah, made here in Australia. And yeah, well, it's actually interesting because up on the top up here, well, it's called Ausbit. I would have presumed it's Australian. It says Australia, USA, Europe, Middle East, New Zealand. So interesting thing.
That's where they
now, I think we can hear some beeping up over here. Meter probe, 5 minutes before cook ends. Beeping at me. I think hopefully there's going to be fireworks when this thing goes off, mate. So 1 minute remaining. We're almost done, guys. That looks good, eh? Put this camera back around.
What are they
okay.
worth? What are they worth, Rob? About $250?
The meter probes?
No,
I've got one of
the
Ausbits. Yeah, about $249 if I remember right.
$249.
Just have a look up on our Drifter website, guys. We'll just put this camera back around. Just a minute. And it's going to be this one here. Yeah, so just go and check up on the Drifter website. We've got them up there at the Drifter website, guys, and you can buy them there online there as well. And we've only got one piece of meat on here. You can put multiple bits of meat on them if you wanted to. Just depends on your fire pit size, really. That's all it depends on, and away you go. So almost done. And once we're done, so what we'll do on this thing, it's this thing you actually can rotate it. So you can actually just twist the whole thing and have this off the fire. So we'll just take that off there, and in a minute when she's done, pretty much close enough anyway. There you go. So now it says 15 minutes of resting. So I've got to take this off and just let the meat rest. So I push this up over the side, and I'll just turn this off for the moment.
Yeah, I think Buck did ask where they're made. I'm pretty sure they're made in Australia, Buck.
Yeah, I'd have to double check for you, Buck. I would assume it's Australian, but I can't be 100% certain on that, so I'll have to double check. But
I do know that other mob that we don't talk about, they have one, but it's made in China.
So that's it there. It's good, eh? All right, we're going to let that rest. It says over here, it says 15 minutes of rest. So it's counting down for the rest time to remain, and then we're ready to go. So I'll head back upstairs.
Everyone wants a bite, so you might have to cut a few slices up and pack it in their parcels.
Now I'm going to mute this volume down before we get to all this feedback back. There we go. Everyone wants some, mate, eh?
Yeah. I didn't quite. Brett Dixon's asked about the lights. I'm not sure what he was asking, though.
Oh, let's bring it up. I'll go and have a look. Scroll down. So, Brett Dixon says, what about the lights, Steve? Oh, yes, I think he's talking about your lights, where you can get them. So they're available at Drifter as well, guys. So give us a minute. We'll see if we can do this for you. I'll go over here and go to drifter.com.au. And give me a minute. I'll see if I can switch this over. I think I can, but I just don't remember how to.
I think actually with that Ausbit now, I was looking, they've got another piece for it now, a little tray that hangs underneath too.
Yeah.
And like a meat rack.
Okay.
I don't think Drifter are selling them yet, but I know Ausbit have them on their website.
There we go. That's my desktop, secondary desktop I want. There we go. So this is the Drifter website here, guys. And if you give me a minute, go and find this stuff. So if you go over to...
Hey, Buck, Buck's asked wishing you could get Pitt Brothers in far north Queensland. You should see one of your local butchers, Buck, and see whether they can stock some of their stuff. Our local butcher in Kingaroy rung up Pitt Brothers and asked them to stock the some of the stuff, and they are. So they stock the charcoal and some of the rubs.
There we go. Here's the Oz bit over here, guys. This is how you can find that. I'll just close this off here so we don't just comment over the screen. So this is where you can find the Ozbit stuff. So they're $2.49, guys, to buy an Ozbit. You buy the Ozbit kit is what you're after. So that's the one you want. You can either pick that up at Brendale or pick it up, get it posted out to you in the mail as well from Brendale, or same thing, get it from Gloucester as well. So we'll do it. And the rubs as well. So we've got the Pitt Brothers rubs. I'll show you those as well. Pitt Brothers.
There you go. I don't know whether you can read that.
What's that say, mate? Oh. Can't see what you're talking about.
It says on their website,
Australian made and owned.
100% Australian owned.
Ah, cool. What was the other thing we're after as well, mate? It was somebody else asked me about something else. And I don't remember what it was. Just trying to bring up the rubs there for you. Okay, they're the rubs there, guys. So you can go over here. It's Pitt Brothers Rub, PIT Brothers Rubs and Gravies. So that's where the rubs are, and there's a charcoal that we're using tonight as well. And you'll find most of the stuff sitting here actually. And yeah, so they're the rubs that we're cooking up with tonight as well, guys. So we'll go back over to the camera. So there, cool. All right, guys. I think dinner's ready. I think we might call it quits. We'll see if there's any other comments there before we head off.
I'll go to the shower and get ready for bed. And
exactly right.
I'll be up at 4 in the morning to go down and face all the shoppers. You
got to go work, do you?
Oh, mate, we've had some big days. I unloaded 73 pallets off trucks there the other day.
But was it all toilet paper?
No, it's been hard to get, but we're still getting smashed.
Oh, goodness me. What else we got? Well, there's a couple of other comments going on there, but looks like maybe the Red Lynch Butcher cans. Okay, there's a couple of people there talking about different things as well. Good to see you guys anyway. So, hey, thanks for coming along tonight, Steve. Appreciate it, mate. It was really good.
No, it's okay. Anytime. Yeah, like anyone else wants to jump on with Rob, it's not hard to set up the Skype. Like, you only got to download the app and...
That's it. Ring straight through, and what we'll do, we'll get you online as well. Hey, we can only have a limited number of people, unfortunately, but we can do this. We can have a couple of different people talking at once. So try to get Buck on, but he didn't want to come on tonight. He wants to sit here and type text everybody else. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming by tonight. Hey, really appreciate it. It was good catching up with you. And yeah, we will talk to you a bit later on, guys. All right, then. Catch you later.
Yeah, stay safe, everyone, and we'll all get through this, and we'll be out camping again and catch up with everyone.
Yep, we will too. All right, guys. Talk to you later.